eModels.co.uk. Make something awesome.
Hi, welcome to part 6 of the Ford GT build I'm doing for eModels, and in this part we'll start building up a few more parts around the engine, finish all the exhaust and a few other bits and pieces, and end up looking a bit more like a car at the end of it. So we start off with part 30, which basically fits in this cabinetry roll bar, I think, and the brackets on there. Okay, got little brackets and bar itself. Which looks like it goes, yeah, go onto there. And then these parts, which have been flapping around for ages, apart from this one, which I managed to break off in the last part. It's over the end. Okay, so once I got it in position, I'll glue that part down. Okay, and these parts go, this lamp part pointing to the back, and this flat bit pointing to the outside. So this one is on left side. Angle. So you can see that with the light. Yeah, so just press this down. Let's get these all in. That's all the way down. Okay, and so I'll just glue this part down here, and we'll move on to the next bit. So I'll just pause there for a sec. Okay, so you go. So with that dub taken out, it comes down flush to the bottom of there, or very nearly. So that's down, side's down better. So there you go, some great big, probably fuel tanks, I'm guessing. Okay, so we'll move on to the next part. Okay, next up we have these little tower things. Again, probably radiators. And they will fit with this part closest to the engine in this slot over here. Okay, so that's one on that side, and so we get this one on this side. I thought when I first fitted that it overlaps this plate we fitted in an earlier part, but according to the pictures it does. So that's all the way around. There we go. So there's a whole new extension. So this is the part that runs down. So the bendy part goes towards the back. Okay, so it fits in this Oh, you can just see there. It's in that hole. Runs along these. And the other end goes in that hole. There we go. This part here, which goes into you can see it's all dark. That semicircular hole there. Semicircular bit on the bottom. Machine goes all the way down. Right, seems to be as far as it'll go. And that has a vinyl tube. So rather than guessing, we'll use the measure to see how long it's supposed to be. And that goes on the top. There we go. So that will attach somewhere at some time. Right, so this is the fiddly bit of construction. So I'll put that to one side. So this we've got a plate, two tubey things, three tubey things, one goes on the other side, and then some of the painted rubber tubing, which looks like it's bent in all sorts of weird and wonderful directions. So in theory it looks like this when you've done it. Okay, so that's got all the tubing attached in there. And it is easy with these to fit them first and then paint them. Because basically if you paint them before, it makes everything peels off. That's it. Basically that's what I found anyway. So they're all fitted in. The other thing I did as well is the holes that these rubbers go into, I've made them a little bit larger. I've got a 1.3mm drill bit and just eased the holes a little bit wider and everything fits in better. A bit of CA glue has held everything in place. So what we'll do now is we'll get on with putting the bulkhead together and then fitting it to the rest of the car. So we start off with fitting the first clear part, which is like a shelf thing, and then these two parts in, fitted the car, and then we plumb everything into various bits. I'll see if I can show you of those. So this is the clear bit. It's got 4 lugs which match up to these holes here. It's dry to start off with and see whether we need to glue it at all once we've got all the bits and pieces in. Okay, and then this part fits with these 2 lugs. Yeah, I mean, it's glue. But anyway, we'll get this fitted first and see what's held. That seems to catch everything. So basically push it all down on here. Okay, and then this part fits in here. That's on there, and then this part fits in that slot with this. Okay, that's all been. So that then fits in. The slot in here goes into these two slots there. Hopefully not catching any of the wires, tubes and things. There we go, so that's all the way down. Okay, so on this side we have one tube, it's down this little hole on here. And that's about it on this side. And then the more complicated stuff goes on this side because a few bits gets plumbed into that tank shaped thing. So we'll work through and see what we can put where. Okay, to show you what I've done, if I can get to focus. Okay, so I got this part plumbed in, and then one of the tubes goes over from this side of the engine across to the top here, and there's another one that fits in there. One from this side goes round up to here, and then the black tube goes to the top of the over there. So that's engine compartment completed for now. There's a trick for fitting these is don't paint them while they're out and about because they have peeled off a bit, so I've got a little bit of touching up to do. And just ease the holes out a little bit, as I've used a 1.3 bit on there just to make the holes out a little bit bigger so everything fits better. Okay, so that is part, I think it's 602. I'll double check. So there we go, that's most of the engine done. So you may guess, because there's not much in here, that the next part we start doing seats and things, seat belts. Okay, so get those fitted in, and then our first bit of bodywork, windscreens and things will go in. So I'll have to look at what colour I'm going to paint. I know I'm going to do it with blue, but whether I just do blue straight out, I think I'll mix a colour. I'll have a play and see what we do. But anyway, that's going to be the next one. A bit more interior, so should have parts of the roof on by the time we finish the next part. Anyway, so that's this part done. Okay, thanks very much for watching, and don't forget to check out eModels. That's eModels.co.uk for all your modelling needs, and they'll sort you out, no problem at all. Okay, see you in the next part.
eModels.co.uk. Make something awesome.